Good morning. Just wanted to take a minute and share a couple thoughts this morning. I'm out here at the shooting range before work again, and I've been messing with a new to me rifle, and trying to get some bugs sorted out of it. But anyway, the rifle is not necessarily the topic of discussion today. We'll get to that later. I just wanted to take a minute and post up my thoughts for the day, and my thoughts for the day pretty much are right down the road of life is definitely a struggle. So the last 2 or 3 months have been a little bit of a struggle, and I decided that when I started creating YouTube content that I was not going to just post all the rosy stuff and all the good stuff, because I think we get a little bit sometimes get a misconception of what life is really what life is really all about sometimes, in regards to what we see on social media. And so today I'm just going to give you a quick update. So I suffered a little bit of a setback in mid-October, early October there. I had a project truck that I was working on, and I was welding rocker panels and rocker panels and cab corners in it, and I apparently missed a piece of insulation in the corner of the cab or something. Anyway, the truck caught on fire and burned completely to the ground, and I'll post up some pictures of it. And I suffered a little bit of a slight injury in the process because it was nosed up into my garage underneath in my house, and it was going to catch the house on fire. So, long story short, I burned my hand pretty good trying to get it out of the garage. So the process of that, it's been an uphill grind since that day. Just the financial loss of losing the truck, the hospital bill, and and just trying to kind of regroup and figure some things out, So, and that just leads me to my thought yesterday. I was listening to a podcast, and these guys were talking about the book of Job in the Bible, and I read the book of Job multiple times, and always it's kind of a man, it's a terrible story of a guy who suffered some really great losses in life. He lost everything he had. The most important thing he had, and things that he had in this life were his family, and he lost his kids. And not a cool deal at all. And I can't even imagine being in that position. But at the end of the day, this podcast I was listening to, their take on this was, and I'm not going to say who it was because I don't want to misrepresent or misquote or anything, but it was pretty good take on this idea. He said, Job never lost faith in himself, and never lost faith in God. And he went on to expound on that whole idea of God, and he isn't necessarily believe in God in the sense that I believe in God. I believe that God created this world. I believe there is a God, that he exists, that he wants a relationship with us. But there's something that I think he did well at explaining, and it was along the lines of this. Job never lost faith in the hub of the things that cause life to be worthwhile, and it is more than material things. And I've got to be reminded of that, at times, because it's easy to get focused on what you do have and what you don't have, especially when you lose what you have and you were, excited about, hopefully a little bit of financial profit there. And instead, you're just saddled with the loss of all of it, and so I just want to jump on here and share my struggles there, because like I said, I haven't posted up much for the last couple months, and there's a reason why. I've just been working like a dog, day in, day out, trying to make up for my losses, but at the end of the day, I'm just so reminded of the core of what makes me who I am. and it's not material things. It is God Himself. And what I mean by that, it is God inside of me. It is Him creating that good part of me and focusing on and helping me to refocus on the good parts of what make me who I am and what make me who I need to be and what I need to do to overcome that, what I need to do to conquer that part of this life. So God, because it's real easy for me to want to, and I had some, had a couple choice words and I've had some real struggles with that, because it's been another setback in life, but at the end of the day, it's life, it is what it is. And I don't want to lose sight of who God is in my life. I don't want to lose sight of what makes life worth living. It's not that truck that burnt down. It is knowing God. It is my family. It is my friends. It is being a better version of myself. And it's all those things that make this life worthwhile. It is all those things that need to be focused on. It's not necessarily, all of the material things that we accomplish. Because one thing that I know is it doesn't matter how many rounds that I send down range, I'm gonna keep shooting. I love shooting. I love hunting. Actually went on a Kansas hunt this year, and I haven't had a chance to post all that up, and I'm going to try to get it done. But it's just been it's been a struggle, and so it's been hard to stay focused on some of the right things. Sometimes it's been very overwhelming. You look at your wife and your kids, and they're struggling along with you because of your decision and your mess up, and it's really hard to live with sometimes. But I'm just gonna keep shooting. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and I'm back out here again before work, and hunting season's winding down. It is January the 2nd. It's about 25 degrees out here. My fingers are stinking cold, but anyway, we're out here, and we're just going to continue to keep digging because, God gives us the strength to do that. And even though the financial and the emotional and the medical and the physical, setbacks that, with that, God has provided all along the way in ways that I can't even begin to describe, and 99.9% of that has been through other people, so I have been so blessed with other people in my life, and I want to hopefully be a blessing to other people. I definitely don't always get it right. I want to continue to be a better version of myself every day. And God helps me do that. And hopefully I can be an encouragement to somebody, just like somebody has been an encouragement to me. So anyway, hope you have a wonderful day, and maybe we'll post up a update about this rifle here pretty quick too.